Hey, welcome to the channel. Today I'll be doing a quick rundown on the best builds to get Season 4's Mark 5 submachine gun gold as quick and painless as possible. Most of the builds, unless specified, will be for use in hardcore, as I firmly believe it is the best way to get this and any other gun gold easy and fast here in Vanguard. I'll also have a couple level 70 builds, including a core setup, I use for general play a bit later in the video, so be sure to stick around if you're looking for some inspiration in creating something for yourself. You should know immediately that in an unexpected yet not totally surprising move, Sledgehammer made this gun available really early in the premium battle pass. It is unlocked at level 5 and actually has some very good attachments that you won't find until later levels. I also have a rough starter to a progression build you can use if buying the pass isn't an option for you. In core, using it might be a problem, but this will be absolutely fine in hardcore, and will only get better as the higher tier attachments unlock. Moving on to the challenges, the list for this gun is very straightforward, and has a lot of categories completed naturally along the way. These include the 400 eliminations, 50 headshots, 50 multi-kills, 100 close-range kills, and 100 hipfire kills, as there will be another challenge later on that will indirectly require these. The one for 30 bloodthirsties should naturally complete as well, but again I will have my level 70 build shown a little later if you have any stragglers left. Now if you really wanted to speed some of these starting ones along, go into the ship house playlist and just absolutely go to town. An aggressive SMG on a small map like this can easily net you 50 plus kills on average, barring a bad streak of TDM matches, making these initial camo tiers just absolutely trivial. Getting into the challenges that are done best by using a specific build, starting us off here is Deadeye in its requirement of 50 long range kills. The setup here unfortunately isn't quite as optimized as I would have liked, and is rather the best attachments I had available to me when starting the challenge. It definitely worked out well enough, as I fully believe it will for you too, but I will post a level 70 build here with attachments I would have preferred to use. The biggest differences here between the two are the scopes and ammo types, which are very preferential, but provided me with enough value in other weapons to actually kind of miss them when I couldn't use them. I suppose I could have waited, but hey, what can I say? I'm stubborn. Anyways, whichever way you decide to go, 50 shouldn't take too long to get. I played traditional maps as I always do for long shots, but since this is an SMG, it can even be completed in shipment if you shoot from end to end. And just like that, we're into the restrictive attachment challenges already. Starting us off here is Survivalist, which was actually bugged for players when it initially released in Season 4. It just didn't track in Vanguard, like at all. But as of a hotfix from June 27th, you'll be pleased to know it is now tracking properly. To complete it, you have to get 100 kills while moving with the body 285mm custom barrel, 9mm 45 round drum, and the akimbo proficiency equipped. And as I'm sure you've guessed by the proficiency, this is where those indirect hipfire kills come in. This challenge setup is actually kind of fun in hardcore, to be honest, though there is a bit of a niche use to it. If you're figuring this to be a close quarters kind of build, you are certainly right. Long range was a for sure no-go for me, and I wasn't a fan of challenging even at medium distance either. The attachments do a great job at providing what they can through accuracy, but this challenge comes down to be able to navigate the smaller maps and getting close to get your kills. Jumping right into the next one, we have Mind Games, which has to get 100 ADS kills with the Emerito 482mm burst barrel, G16 2.5x scope, and the Perfetto Estada stock equipped. Now I probably butchered the hell out of that name there, but this one was rough for me in close range scenarios. The barrel has way too big of a burst delay, and I just could not get used to it in small maps. I had to use traditional maps for this one, and once I did, it went by fairly quick. I prefer it to be in the medium range, though long range kills are still relatively manageable with this build. It's up to you if you want to combine it with long shots, but I didn't go that route, mostly because I didn't realize how much I would dislike it in ship house, but also because I like to get the long shots done earlier if I can. Anyways, the build here makes use of better handling attachments to get your weapon up and ready, and to give yourself enough time for the best possible shot. An initial burst miss with this barrel against an aware enemy usually means certain deaths, so try not to do that. And finally we get to the challenge set that was probably my favorite to do for the entire weapon. It's for Death Artist and requires 100 kills without taking damage from that enemy, with the Mercury Silencer, body 240mm VL barrel, and the subsonic ammo. The silencer and ammo is a weird combo, but this gun setup was a murdering machine in hardcore, and absolutely dominated the likes of Shipment and DOS House. Fast movement speed, fast handling, fast fire rate, and adequate damage equals enemies getting deleted instantly, though I'm definitely sure adding Gung Ho as a weapon proficiency helped a lot with that. I also added the Emerito FR stock and the Stifled grip, as I'm a big fan of its initial accuracy bonus in hardcore. I say this from time to time, but seriously, to say this challenge will be trivial is a complete understatement. As we close out the weapon, I do have a couple builds here you can use, especially if you have any remaining bloodthirsties. With a very slight modification of switching subsonic ammo with incendiary, the Death Artist build becomes my preferred level 70 hardcore setup, and this is what I use for general play on the core side of things. Give them both a whirl, and let me know how they fare for you in the comments below. Take care, and enjoy the rest of your day. Later.